Hello guys, welcome again to Ahmed and Maseno. A storm is brewing again between two communities, the Kikuyu community and the Luo community. Or let me put it this way, Mount Kenya region and the Lake region. Raila Amolo Odinga and the entire Odinga family has vowed that the differences between the two communities should never be bridged, but be widened even more. They say that the two communities have been wary and afraid of each other since from the time of independence. But the real truth is, it is never the Luo community, but the Odingas who have been afraid of the Kikuyu community. And they are using all tactics, including using the Luo community to help them fight the Kikuyu community. Raila would rather have the Kikuyu on his side or see them divide and disintegrate into small clans. In fact, it doesn't help matters for him when the community unites with their brothers from the east to make a formidable voting bloc. As at now, a storm is brewing with Raila and Ruto uniting and trying miserably to substitute the Kikuyu support with the Luo one. And for them to achieve that, they want not only the separation of the Mount Kenya West and East, but also the total divorce between the West themselves, the Kikuyu, by sowing a seed of discord between Kiambu, Nyeri, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Nyandarua, and also their brothers from Nakuru County. My humble question is, why didn't they do this before the elections? And why always Raila doing something like this after the elections? As I have said, the problem of the Odingas have been the Kikuyu factor, their populist vote, their unity of purpose, and grassroots mobilization, their high voting turnout, most always when their man is on the ballot. They are well careful and planned development strategies and good use of public resources put under their care or under the care of their leadership, something that the Odingas have wished so much for the Luo community, but in vain. Oh yes, don't get me wrong. I know very many people outside there believes that there is no any other tribe more united, mostly during politics, like Luo community. But they are wrong. Luo community is the most segmented community there is. I'm going to explain. But before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new channel. Please subscribe to it, like, share, and also comment. These are my views. I would want also to read your responses. Thank you. Now, why do I say that the Luo community are not united as people think? Many people outside there knows that the Luo community are the most united community. I've heard many times Kalonzo telling the Kamba people, and I quote him, if you can unite as the Luo people, we can get this seat asubuhi na mapema. But what Kalonzo doesn't know, just like very many other people from other communities, is that the Luo people are not as united as people think they are. Why do I say so? History shows it that the percentage of the Luo vote when their man is on the ballot, mainly the Odingas, because once there was an Orengo and Lumumba, but their tally was not something. So I'm talking of the Odingas. So the percentage of the Luo vote is between 65 to 69%. So let's take the highest, which is 69%. What people doesn't know is that the remaining 30+% is entirely not the absentee vote, but a good percentage of it is a silent rebellion against the Odingas from Luo Nyanza. Very many people are not aware of this silent rebellion. This is the rebellion which did put Okoth Obado in the seat in Migori in 2013. It's the same rebellion which has many seats in Luo Nyanza out of ODM, including Raila's own county, Siaya. This is also the same reason why that day you heard Raila crying that the people of Kibera should not allow someone else to enter his bedroom because he himself is aware of that rebellion. So what brings the Odingas to be scared of the Kikuyu community? History also shows that the Kikuyu community, when their man is on the ballot, their turnout percentage is always between 89 to 98%. So let's take the highest, which is 98, leaves a deficit of only 2%. That is why, leading up to 2022 general election, the winning factor, the winning formula was definitely the Kikuyu factor. Anyone can deny it, but the winning factor, the winning formula running up to 2022 general election was the Kikuyu factor. Raila Odinga waited patiently for Ruto to make a mistake of picking Kindiki as the preferred running mate. So Raila was counting on the deputy president then, Ruto, to pick Kindiki above Rigathi Gachagua. But when Ruto settled for Rigathi Gachagua, Raila would have gone east and poached the east, the Merus, the Embus, but he didn't. He also chose from the Kikuyu community. What was he doing? Raila did not choose Martha Karua for granted. He was dismantling the Kikuyu vote. The problem with Raila is he is scared of the Kikuyu vote. That's the problem. And it is not only Raila. It started with his father. I want to ask you, have you ever asked yourself why the Luo community will do anything that Raila tells them to without looking behind, aside? They will do it. They will be told it is A and tomorrow it is B, and they don't ask questions. That is the unity which is in Luo Nyanza. My father used to call it fake unity of purpose. He used to add fake on it. At first I did not understand him, but later I did. And one day, very soon, I'm going to tell you why. Why two communities from different and far parts of the country are going for each other's jugular. They are not neighbors. Why should they be sworn enemies? Now the question is, after Ruto had chosen Rigathi, why did Raila also choose from the Kikuyu? Why did he go for East? Raila thought that his strategy, Kibaki Tosha, was going to work. That is what he thought was going to happen. But what Raila did not know is the Kikuyu community were very wise during the Kibaki Tosha time, because a friend of mine told me that the community just sat down and said that Kibaki is the senior, Uhuru is still young, so let's give Kibaki, Uhuru can try tomorrow. And that made the country give the Kikuyu community 20 years consecutive. 10 for Kibaki, the younger Uhuru to try later, and he got it, another 10. And today, Raila knows that the politics of Kenya is never complete without the Kikuyu factor. The Kikuyu factor is inside the heart of the Kenyan politics. That's why Raila is tankering with it. And if the Kikuyu leaders who are there today are not wise enough, Raila is going to segment them into pieces. And if Kimani Ichung'wah is counting that when they age out the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, then either Kindiki or Unwise will be appointed, they are in for a very big shock. Because when Rigathi will be out, Ruto will pick from Western region. That is his plan. Anyway, guys, that is just my opinion. Please subscribe to this channel. Like, please. It's a new channel. Let us grow together. Thank you.